How to use a teleprompter. If you are creating your own media product for internal use or videos for your customers, clients, prospects, or your own video podcast, there may be times when you want to use a teleprompter. Let me give you a few simple tips on how to use it effectively. The problem most people have when they're using a teleprompter is they're natural, but the natural thing to do when you're reading text off of a piece of glass several feet away from you is your head freezes, your face freezes, your volume gets consistent, your speed gets consistent, your tone gets consistent, and all of a sudden you start to sound like this and you start to sound like a robot who is speaking at the same speed and the same tone and the same volume, and it looks phony and fake. Now you may say that's a slight exaggeration, just slightly. We've all seen people who are that awful with teleprompters. So if you're going to use a teleprompter, realize it's not about saving you time or saving you preparation. It will help you get the exact words you want, but it requires more practice, more effort, more rehearsals. So here are the things you need to keep in mind to come across naturally using a teleprompter. And if it's for any kind of TV, media, online video, it's likely going to be a through-the-lens teleprompter or a teleprompter that's right next to the camera. For starters, you want to move your head. All of us move our head when we talk. If you stop moving your head, if you freeze your head, which is what happens when people are reading teleprompter, you look stiff, uncomfortable, nervous. The next thing is sometimes you have to speak a little louder because we all do that in normal conversation, and sometimes a little softer. You need a variation in your volume. The next thing you've got to do is sometimes you have to speak faster and sometimes speak a little slower. All of us have variations in speed when we're talking. When you level it out and have everything come out the same speed, you sound like a robot. You sound canned and phony and unbelievable. You also occasionally need to pause. All of us pause when we are having conversations, when we're giving speeches, talking. You'll seem very unnatural, nervous, and rushed if you don't occasionally pause. And finally, you just need to move your body, not just your head, your hands a little bit. True, you can say most network news anchors keep their hands below the screen or on the desk, but when they're interviewing people, their hands actually move. Look at any footage of Oprah Winfrey from her most prominent TV shows. Her hands are moving. Her body's moving. She's leaning in when she's talking to people. So keep these tips in mind anytime you use a teleprompter.